What's up, everybody? Mike Lindsley back with you. It's an ML Sports Take from Rosie's Corner. Big day today. Why? Fish Friday. Come on in. Get it with the mac and cheese, coleslaw, French fries. You can get your lunch version or your dinner version here at Rosie's Corner, plus pizza and wings for all the games. Grab the meatball bomber, hot and cold subs, you name it, stuffed shells, fried shrimp. Got the classic American burger as well here at Rosie's Corner. Next week, we turn right around. We're back to comfort foods on Monday, all week long again. Meatloaf Monday, turkey slop Tuesday, chicken and biscuit Wednesday, mac and cheese available Thursday, Friday, and fish usually on Thursdays as well, but the big premiere day is Fish Friday as well. Available on Grubhub, DoorDash, and of course, you can order on the new Slice app with Rosie's Corner as well. All right, here we go. Bills Chiefs Sunday night, 6:30, Arrowhead Stadium. Fourth time in 14 months these teams have played. And it just doesn't get any better than this if you're a football fan. And if you love quarterback play, it just doesn't get any better than this. This is a remarkable, pinnacle, elite matchup between two franchises that I frankly think mirror one another. You think about the great GMs of Brett Veach of Kansas City, Brandon Beane of the Bills, the head coaches in terms of Andy Reid and Sean McDermott, their assistants, and Eric Bieniemy, Steve Spagnuolo, Leslie Frazier, Brian Dable, and obviously front and center, the spotlight is on the superstar quarterbacks and Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes, and of course, a really great receiving corps on both sides. Again, depth and versatility showing on both sides of the football on both rosters. We've seen Kansas City with McKinnon and company and Hardman, the Bills with Dawson Knox, with Gabe Davis. They can hit you in a lot of different areas, and the Bills' offensive line has obviously been intact to the tune of not allowing a sack in 4 games. They'll have to try and keep that going if they want to have a chance at winning at Kansas City. So how do the Bills do it? How do the Chiefs do it? Like, what are some keys to this game? Well, first of all, I think the Bills, I think they're going to be able to run the football. This Chiefs team is vulnerable to the run, and the way Josh Allen can get out of the pocket, not just throwing on the run, but taking off himself. I mean, he had 66 yards last week against the Belichick defense that he absolutely torched, basically threw a perfect game last week against New England. He was like, I think, 1.3 off of a perfect of a perfect rating. So he's obviously a threat. Devin Singletary, that offseason conditioning program that he took part in, I'm telling you, man, right now it's paying off in the absolute last part of the season. He's just seeing that little hole a little bit better and taking off, and then the legs just keep turning. He's been hanging on to the football, knock on wood. And you've got Isaiah McKenzie, who I think is a huge part of this offense, a huge part of this game, because when you get him going with those jet sweeps and the motion and all the rest, the defense just starts guessing a little bit more, and McKenzie's a big-time threat on those jet sweeps. So the Bills, I think, will be able to run the football. Singletary, Josh Allen, and McKenzie, and I think maybe even a little bit of Zach Moss in the second half. There's another big reason why I think the Bills can win this game. I think the Bills' defense is going to be able to get more pressure and rattle Mahomes more than the Chiefs' defense is going to be able to do that to Josh Allen. Now, again, it's just a very small prediction. This game could go either way. I think it's a coin flip. We could see a totally defensive game, right? Who knows, what's going to happen in these games. But what I will tell you is that I think if the Chiefs blitz the Bills, Josh Allen is so good and so quick in terms of the read and knowing what to do, and that single coverage, I think the Bills can take advantage of with Stephon Diggs and company. With the Chiefs side of things, the Bills' defense, I think, is better than Kansas City's, and I think they have more to work with front, middle, and back, right? Like, we're seeing the depth of the team here with Hughes and Oliver and Star Lotulelei and Boogie Basham and Gregory Rousseau. They have so many guys now who are able to get after the quarterback, and it's a very, very deep defensive line. Then you go to the middle, and you've got Tremaine Edmonds, and you've got Matt Milano. The Bills like to play a lot of nickel as well, which is five DBs, because Taron Johnson is sort of like a pilot in that area. He's been really good. He can blitz. Micah Hyde and Jordan Poyer, the best safety tandem in the NFL. And Levi Wallace has actually been pretty impressive as well, as has Dane Jackson, as has Jaquan Johnson, who had a good game last week against the Patriots. So I think the Bills' defense, I think they can get after Mahomes, but there won't be, and again, Kelsey and Hill are so dangerous, but I think there's a little bit more of an opportunity for Buffalo to try and get a turnover defensively, neutralize a little bit more than Kansas City can in the middle of the field, You've obviously got to guard the big play with Tyreek Hill. Patrick Mahomes throwing on the run. He's a wizard. Travis Kelce's the best tight end in football. We know the deal with the Kansas City Chiefs. This team is a team that the Bills have to get through if they want to get to the Super Bowl. Now, look, it would have been nice if Buffalo had beaten Jacksonville because you'd host this week, and even better if you'd beaten the Tennessee Titans, pull a loss from them, gain a win on the Bills side of things, and the Bills host throughout the entire postseason in Orchard Park. As it is, they're going to have to go on the road and get it done against Kansas City. I'm going to take Buffalo in this game 34-31. I literally think it could go any which way. It's going to be cold. It's going to be intense. It's going to be physical. We'll see how the special teams play into this as well. But it's just star power across the board, man. I mean, when you look at Allen, Mahomes, Diggs, Kelce, Hill, it's really great stuff. The other part I would tell you about the Bills, the defense getting to Mahomes a little bit, you can also flip the coin and go the other way with that in terms of, Kansas City, if they blitz, the Bills picking that up, the Bills having a better, I think, overall offensive line left to right, the way Deion Dawkins has been playing, not allowing sacks and all the rest. The Bills went in and beat Kansas City earlier this year. It was a small bit of revenge for them, but this is where the bread is buttered, as we know. And if the Bills are going to try and get to the Super Bowl, they got to go through Kansas City, a team that's here yet again in the AFC Championship game. 4 straight years? And they're looking to go to the Super Bowl for the 3rd straight year. Mike Lindsley with you here, ML Sports Take, brought to you by Rosie's Corner. Come on over, Pepsi products, salads, and more, Meatball Bombers. And it's Fish Friday with your mac and cheese or your coleslaw or your French fries. And be sure to grab pizza wings all day and night, today and tomorrow, for all the games across the board. All the hockey, all the college basketball, anything that you're watching, all the NFL playoffs tomorrow. We got a double dip tomorrow. We got a double dip on Sunday. The best weekend of football is this weekend, I think, in the divisional round. Thanks for watching. Thanks again to Rosie's, to Jason, to Jody. As I always tell you, enjoy the games.